All right. Well, welcome 5D. I am back at long last. Well, it's been a week, and what a week it has been. Um, so let's talk Blood Bowl. Uh, you guys are halfway through the season. You have one cup, one what's the word? One ticket to the play-ins that you are all fighting over. Let's find out who's in the running. But first, let's see what just happened. Week 5. Oh, I should reload the page. Get the actual. There. Hey, there we go. Okay. Um, so we had the Worst Answers and the Main Street Exiles up first. 3-2. Really running up the score there. Um, it looks like what did we have? So yeah, 3-2. Possession was pretty even. Um, Passing completion. Exiles got their blocks in. They were doing what they were playing their game there, but and even KO'd some folks, Kaz'd some folks. Like man, that's most of the team off most of the game. But clearly not enough. They didn't get the wrestle lineman off the pitch. Uh, they didn't get the move up catcher who had 3 completions, or any of the other catchers that got all the touchdowns. Um, and it clearly was not enough to keep the score down. Let's see. The Wolves got both the touchdowns. Major managed to pick up a level on each of them, so that's some nice development on his part. The Shattered is really just was missing an interception to MVP to take the SPP quintfecta or whatever it is. But still, getting a completion, a touchdown, and a Kaz on that one Wolf. That's nicely done. It'd be interesting to see what he takes on those for his next level. On the Worst Answer side, they are no better off next match, but they are no worse off. Um, Badly hurts all around, but nothing missing in their future game. All right. Caballeros, I believe we said this was going to be an admin match, and it is in fact an admin match. So that is correct. Compost and Cavaliers, so 2-2 against the Rats. So that's a tie. Um, So the Nurgle kept the ball most of the time, but didn't manage to score with it as much as you might expect. They took a lot of punches at the Rats. Again, it's a pretty similar breakdown to the Exiles and Worst Answers game. Whole lot of armor breaks on the Rats, but clearly not enough to stop the gutter runners from gutter running. Um, 2 touchdowns on the Pestigore leveled that up, so that's some nice development for that. Probably, I don't know. I actually don't know what Pesties get. Rodder got double miss next game and the MVP. Maybe another dirty player. Maybe a kick. Um, Maybe just a block. But here, Blitzer, I could see. Well, depends on the role, but tackle, piling on maybe. Um, Certainly you want some kill stuff on those, but I don't know if it's safe to put. I don't know how much you put piling on Rats, just because you're getting knocked off the pitch anyway. Um, yeah, so not sure there's much else to say about that, except honestly that I'm a little bit shocked that the Rats managed to get 2 scores with so many of their pieces off the pitch. And then last we've got Short Black Sheep and Defida Aces. So the Short Black Sheep, their win streak comes to an end. Rumblebee, who is not online. Rumblebee picks up the win. Took out a runner, took out. Yeah, so definitely got the advantage on the blocks there, and certainly on the armor breaks. Man, for the difference in blocks, Short Black Sheep just really rolled terribly on their armor. 4 Kaz, so surf, only 1 surf, maybe a foul as well. Nothing off the pitch, or sorry, no, 4 things off the pitch. I take that back. No KOs. No KOs, all Kaz. Interesting. Tomahawk picks up the level off the back of those, off the back of 2 touchdowns. No other development on the Fight Aces. On the Dwarf side, we picked up another blocker, got a level off an MVP. I expect we'll see more guard there, just to complete the guard spam, or almost complete the guard spam on the blockers. Not a lot of. Yeah, so it looks like it was a steal into a solid possession in his own half. Oh, excuse me. I've been up late recently. Yeah, so yeah, that knocks the Short Black Sheep back a little bit in their total, in their totals. Let's look now at the where are we in the running? Oh wait, did Short Black Sheep lose last week too? Oops. They did. They lost 2 weeks in a row. Okay, so yeah, so there's actually been a bit of a turnaround in the point projections here. It looks like this I think is the worst answers coming out. Yeah, so the worst answers coming out on top. Cavaliers getting knocked down a peg, and Short Black Sheep also getting down a peg. So the worst answers are definitely the team to beat here. They may have punched their own ticket to the play-ins with their jumpy antics. So yeah, there's only 2 matches left. They're looking at. I mean, they're sitting on. How many points are they sitting on right now? 5D. So the worst answers are sitting on 13 points, which means the Cavaliers could catch them with a win. In fact, most people, they're like, even at if the worst answers lose the last 2 matches, then anyone from Joey's Ratha up through could place in first. So there's still a pretty big range. There's certainly not. It is the future is not yet written, but the worst answers are in a good spot. They've got not an anime sports team coming up next, who have not been doing well all season, and their last one is against Joey's Top Ratata. So 2 Agi teams, 2 high-scoring games. I think the worst answers have mostly been. So ran up a score against what is mostly a bashy team with the Exiles. Same, likewise with the Holes. Caballeros, I think, are what is that? That's Bretonians, Norse, and yeah. So I think this is the first Agi teams they'll be facing. So we'll see. Maybe that maybe that turns their fortunes around. But yeah. So let's take a look. First match, not an anime sports team, and the worst answers. Um, it is pretty much identical in TV, so no one is going to be getting any inducements. The worst answers have a full team. The non-anime sports team is going to be running a bunch of loners. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 loners. They've got the wrestle lineman, the strength 4 wrestle lineman, which there's really no one that is safe from that on the elf side. Niggled catcher, huh? Movement up catcher. Another wrestle. That's a strip ball, right? Yeah. I don't think there's anything stopping the worst answers from doing the same thing to these elves that they've been doing to everything else. They can just steal, and I don't think the elves are really going to be able to steal back in any sort of meaningful way. So in this case, I am going to predict that that is going to be a win for the worst answers, which I think will put them into an unassailable position at the top of the leaderboards. They would be at 16, which I guess Compost and the Nurgle team could pick it up as well, but the worst answers have a much higher TD. So yeah, I think so. If the worst answers win this game, then they are in play-ins. And they are not going to get the wizard, so that won't help them. But still, I think they've got the edge there. Okay. So next up, Joey's Top Ratata and the Main Street Exiles. What do we got? We got the full trio, or the full quartet of gutter runners, looking very similar. Ghoul didn't major level something in the last game? Oh, the wolves. So we took a tackle wolf. Oh, we got a strength up. That's ridiculous. I think I remember Major talking about this on Discord. So strength up, Palmer, wolf. Yeah. On the other hand, these gutter runners have run up the points significantly in their last several games. And except for that one werewolf, there's not a lot of tackle running around. I thought it was a zombie that got a level. No, that was a rotter in the other team. Next match TV, they're going to be... So the rats are going to be down 100, which means they could get some babes, perhaps, or a bribe to put the wolf on, to put the fear in the wolf. This kicker makes for easy setup. Zombie got an MVP. Got it. Well, Major, I'm mostly through. We're down to last couple of matches in this week. Looking up, I did come to the conclusion that if the worst answers win their match this week, that they have clinched their play-in spot. So there's that. I think I gotta give it to the rats on this one. This is such a potent combination between like stealing the ball here, the natural one-turner, steal the ball, recover the ball, the natural one-turner, the backup rat. I guess the scoring threat, perhaps. There's a lot there, and you don't have any tackle. Yeah, sorry, I I was not. I didn't have a plan for timing, and then it was 10 o'clock, and I was free, so I was like, well, I'll just start it up. The VOD will be up. I'll post a link to the VOD when I'm done. But it's always on Twitch, and then it'll be on YouTube later. Um, but yeah, I think I've got Joey's. I think I'm gonna go with Joey's on this one. Uh, so then we've got. Well, that's a. So that's not a thing. So then we got Short Black Sheep and the Compostin Cavaliers. Makes the recap real short when you guys get a dropout out of eight people. Um, okay, so the Short Black Sheep are down a significant down 120 in TV because of the Blitzer and the Runner. Oh, there's a ramp up guy. I did see a reference to that. Waka, was that the one? I wonder if I can find their. I'll have to see if I can find their team, or maybe just fire up the client and find it there. Um, anyone know what the team name is? Anyway, while you guys are looking for that, um, let's see. So the strength up, agi up runner is out for the game, as is a blitzer, a dodge blitzer. The blocker did pick up guard, so they've got guard across almost the entire blocker line, plus a blitzer. I guess the blitzers don't have tackle and have a little bit more movement. Dwarves are weird. Um, on this side, the Pesty got Mighty Blow. Leaning to the horns, I guess. Not trying to go for a ball carrier. So, 3 Nurgle Warriors. They do have the 2 Troll Slayers. Dirty player. Wow, that's a lot of dirty player. Not that this router is going to be in the game. Although, why does it... Oh, wait, what? Isn't that... Oh, maybe this is just a double nickeled router? I don't even know what these things are. So those players are not out this game. So they will have a full 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 1, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they've got 14 players on their roster. Thank you, Major. Pull them up next. 14 players on the roster. They've got 3 dirty players. The dwarves are going to be down. I think in the ensuing punchies that the Cavaliers are going to get the best of it in this one. Mostly on the back of all of the dirty players. I think they can get pretty foul happy, and probably get some removals that way. And the dwarves, well, I guess loner blocker. There's just gonna be more blockers, but they're like tackle isn't particularly relevant in this match. So they're just gonna be block thick skull. And I mean, the block spam is real, but they don't have their runner. I guess they don't. The Nurgle doesn't have a tackle either. Yeah, yeah, I think it's the Black Sheep. Sorry, I think it's the Cavaliers in this one. All right, let's look at that Nurgle team. They are going to be up against Rumblebee. Yes, but crutches are useful. Okay, so they're going to be up against Rumblebee with Defida Aces and 280 points. Did I do that right? 340 points. of inducements. That is a lot of inducements. That said, they only have one Bloxsaurus and one sidestep skink, so they are significantly underleveled for the teams that they are running into. Um, hmm, interesting. They've got four strength, four guys with block. One of whom has mighty, two of whom have mighty blow, plus another strength four. So the only thing the Lizards really have going for them at this point is speed. This Blitzer has movement up, unless there's an injury here that's not showing. Got a couple of guard. No tackle, though, so the skinks are relatively safe. Yeah, I didn't figure. I mean, that's the problem with ramp ups, is that you get thrown a bit in against people that have had a bit more development that you've had a chance to pick up. So it's not, you know, it is what it is. Inducements wise, I think. Well, I don't know. Can you get like a Slibbly with that kind of inducement money? I don't know where the star. They're the star players. I was gonna say I don't know where they are, but they're right there. Lizard men. So you could get a Slibbly. You could even get at 340. You could get a Slibbly and two Babes by scumming 10. So it'd be another strength 4 with grab. You could get. I don't really know anything about it. These two. Must be. Well, that one looks like a skink. I need to complain to Major Bite about. Ask him if I can. How do we get the rest of the stats on these star players so that those of us who don't actually know them can crib easier. Anyhow, clear cache? Wait. Does it actually works? Does it work? Is this a me problem? Is that what you're saying? Key maximum minimum scale? I'm not convinced that clearing my cache is going to do it, but sure, we'll try it. If I can remember how to do it in Chrome. Application. I mean, Control Shift R, which is usually the reload all the things. Go to account? Wait, what? Yeah. Clear local storage. Okay. Whoa, sweet. Well, that's a thing. All right. Cool. So yeah. So Slibbly. Kickoff return cache tag. I think. You take Slibbly for the extra block, the extra strength. I think that would be very helpful in this particular matchup. I don't think you really care about most of these other things. I mean Morg, but you can't afford Morg. So Slibbly and a Babe, maybe two Babes, and then that gets you to. I mean, that's a lot of strength, with some pretty good movement around. So then it's really just a matter of can you outposition the orcs, I think. Nevertheless, I think this is. I think I will give this to Rumblebee in the final estimation. It's all with all the icy lizards. Icy Gamers. We've got the Blizzard Lizards. The I don't know. There seems to be a lot of snowy themed teams. Snowy themed lizard teams. Okay. Um, yeah. So I think that's it really. That covers the upcoming festivities, and we've covered the projections. So I think that's a wrap. Unless anyone's got commentary they want to add. Um, I've been making some incremental improvements to Diced or Not. We'll see if it turns into anything more useful. But excuse me. Um, in the event, I think I will call it for now and gotta go deal with household stuff, wash the dishes and whatnot. But I will see you on the pitch. Yeah, I probably will. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what there's need of, but I mean, I expect you all are going to get shuffled around, and we're going to end up with the same number of divisions. So I may as well recap some of those too. Um, I could probably pick up two divisions at this point. The time commitment on these 8-man divs is pretty low. Um, so we'll have to see who all is doing recapping. Whether any of the folks with more seniority are going to be recapping the two. It's only the two play-in divs, so on the other hand, it's only Div 5.